If you have fasted before, you know that fasting is quite stressful on your body. And you know that the effects are incredible, but also that it drains your body of nutrients and it drains your body of not only fat, but also muscle if you're not moving, and also all of the other vitamins and minerals that should be in your body, especially if you have been fasting with the help of water, or if you've been fasting um, with a certain amount of juices or certain kind of juices that don't um, help you with nourishing your body while you're fasting. And if you want to do a healthy fast, you know that you will be there will be you will not be able to fast for a certain amount of periods, so to give your body a chance to recover. And this is where I am at now. I have been fasting after the Broy's fasting method, which is very good for our body because it also replenishes the nutrients and the minerals in our body when we are fasting. However, the man who invented this fasting method, Rudolf Broyce, recommends that if you have been fasting for 42 days, um, which is the full amount of his fast, it is a cancer preventative fast or cancer healing fast in his words. So if you have been fasting in after his method, the problem is that you cannot fast again for a year. Now I have done his fast in February. Now it's August. I have only done half of the time because I don't have any health issues right now that I would need a full time fast for. But it's been a stressful period in my life right now, and I have gained weight again. Not as much as last year, but enough that I don't feel good in my body anymore. This is why I am searching for a different solution now. How to be on top of my weight and to feel good. And it's been tough. I've been struggling, especially now that we've come back from our holidays and we have very active holidays because we travel a lot to see as much as we can. And it is a problem. It is a problem because when you travel a lot, you don't have time to cook properly and to have a healthy meal each meal of the day. And then we start with sandwiches, which are not very healthy, even though they are made from scratch and there's a lot of vegetables in them. They're not a healthy way of living, especially not for 3 weeks. So it's time to do some soul searching. What would be good for me right now? I have tried exercises. I have tried counting my calories. I have tried a lot of things. But I have noticed that now that I am nearing my 50 and I see that my hormones are wreaking a havoc in my body and they don't like when I exercise too vigorously because I need a very, very long recovery after that. And I see that intermittent fasting in the mornings, which I have been doing for the past 10 years, I think, is not agreeing with my body anymore because I'm exhausted in the morning and I need nourishment. And I shouldn't eat in the evening when I have been eating uh, with that type of intermittent fasting. So I have switched it. And it's been nice so far. It's been beneficial. I am feeling much better. But the weight keep is rising. So I think it has a lot to do with stress and the working conditions in my job, and then having two boys, two growing boys at home. Um, so I have been thinking about how to maintain my health and how to maintain my weight um, for a year, so that when I start fasting again next year, probably in February, um, I will start with a lower number because every time, every year that I have been that I have been fasting for the past, I think, decade now, it's been to lose weight and to feel better and to detoxify my body because I don't feel good. And it's been my uh, plan or desire, let's say, that I would start a fast with my optimal weight and as healthy as I can be, and to see what fasting does to my body then, you know, because I know what it does now. It flushes out all of the toxins. I feel better. I don't feel as bloated anymore. And um, I, my menstrual cycle improves, my mood improves, my confidence rises, but everything else, uh, I would like to feel like that when I'm not fasting. So this is my project now. For the past 30 years, I have started my fasts just because I didn't feel good and just because I wanted to feel better and to detoxify. I would just like to try one fast when I feel great. And I would like to see what that does to my body and also what that does to my mind, because the effects of fasting on your mind are incredible. And each year now that I have been fasting, I am more and more surprised, and I'm discovering new, interesting, very interesting, and very exciting new things that fasting does to me, and how I feel, and how I think, and um, what my what it does to my creative mind. And this is something that I would like to explore more, and that is why I would like to try fasting when I am at my optimal. Exactly, exactly that. Because in my mind, theoretically, now, um, I think that it now that I am fasting because I want to feel better, that fast is dealing with the toxins in my body, and it doesn't have enough time to focus in my mind um, on the on other aspects. Ah, okay. But if I felt great and if I started fasting then, in theory, it would be even more interesting of what I could achieve mentally. That's what I've been thinking. So this is why I need to prepare my body and I need to prepare my weight or lose the weight and get my health back until February. Because then I can do my experiment. So, in this next few weeks, I will try several things. I will try building my muscle. I will try to stick to a certain kind of eating schedule that works better than it did before. And I will try to eat cleanly. That means in this experiment, I need to get off of sugar and salt. That's my biggest problem right now. The bread, the white flour, it's not a big deal, but sugar, when I'm stressed, is the first thing that I am reaching for, and that is a no-no. And that is something that shows in my hips and on my belly. And I hate it when I am bloated. And I hate it when I can't contract my fingers in the morning when I wake up. And I have the circles under my eyes, and I am too young to feel like that. And I would like to change it. And I would like to change it with a healthy lifestyle, not only with fasting. And I would like to feel like that um, 365 days, not only 21 days when I'm fasting. So this is my goal. If anyone would like to join me, and if anyone has um, any suggestions, what I could try, I know that there are a ton of oops. I know that there are a ton of interesting experiments online. I have been looking through a couple of them, and I will be giving them a go. This is really not a very good terrain because the cows have been walking around this mountain, and ugh, my shoes are white. All right, so I would really like to try a couple of new things. Oh, a couple of new things, and if any of you have any suggestions what I could try, let me know. Let me know in the comments, and we can talk about your experiences, and maybe you have some interesting stories you can share as well. And if you're struggling with the same thing that I am struggling with. So that's it for today. Thank you for listening to me ramble and walk around uh, our mountain top here in Slovenia. And I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.